Hello everybody, it's the Mass 33, and I haven't done a video in a while because I kind of wanted these guys to grow up, as well as have the other babies hatch. I still have eggs in the incubator, and they're temped at 82, and I'm waiting for pretty much all the females to stop laying eggs in order for me to actually bump up the temperature to 90 so I can get brighter colored albinos. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. I had to let this car go by. Alright, the first one up is Nemo. Okay. No, I'm sorry. This is Noche. There's Noche right there. And as you can tell, her yellows came out and stuff like that. She looks like a dreamsicle, really, but she isn't, because she doesn't carry the raptor gene. She's an albino super snow, Enigma Eclipse. You can tell because if you look at the eyes, you'll see she has some swirl in it, which indicate an eclipse gene. Okay, so that's Noche. She's big. It's a big girl. I had to bump her up a tub because she was so big, and she's kind of growing out of this one, so now I got to bump her up to, I think it's a 12 or 14 or 16 quart tub. But Noche is beautiful. Okay, she has a nice pink on the back of the tail, but she is an albino. She don't like the light. The next one we got here will be Little Mick. Little Mick is awesome, man. He's a weird gecko. I don't know. He's sometimes brighter some days than other days. And I'm just assuming maybe he's just chilling on this hot spot. So when I'm feeding him or cleaning his cage out, he was probably on that hot spot, so he's warmer. I don't know. But I do know that. But look at that. Now I'm not doing anything as far as adding any filters to this. Just watch it in high definition. If you got it in 720p, if you have a phone that's high def, or your telephone, your high definition TV, you can watch it in 1080p. But it's beautiful too. Gorgeous gecko. Let me look at that. He's beautiful. He's getting like oranges and stuff on his tail and whatnot. He's the the Hypo Max Snow. Remember, his dad is a hold on, let me get the other one. His dad was is a super hypo tangerine carry tail baldy. He had the gene. He has the gene to carry the giant gene, but he isn't a giant. I was trying to explain that to my boy Chip, but he thinks he has a giant, and I told him no, cross that to a giant, and then you'll get some babies that'll be giants. This right here is Goldie, and reason why is pretty much I've created my own line of hypos. You know, it's kind of weird how I did it, because I had a Max Snow, a giant Max Snow het trumper albino, to a super hypo tangerine carry tail baldy, and I got Little Mick, and then I got Goldie. So I think that's amazing that I can get. And to be honest, all of these babies come from one mom, except for my super giants. That's Goldie. I always post this on Instagram, but I don't think it does justice because I'm indoors. But once I bring them outdoors, people can actually see, how bright they are. Give me a second, I'll get the rest. Okay. Yeah, they're all from the same mom. This one is Azumi. A lot of people give me compliments on Azumi because she's pink with orange and yellow. She's just awesome. There you go. Let me stay still. But she's probably one of my favorite geckos. But I say that about all the geckos, because every time I see them, they look prettier and prettier. So that's a zoomie, guys. Tell me in the comments what you think. I want to tell you something, that next season I actually want to grab one of my raptor supergiant babies and then cross that to one of these, so I could make giant, because I think, yeah, the first, well, actually if I do it with Noche, I'll create 50% giants and 50% supergiants. Here is Nemo. So I want to make 50% giants and supergiants of dreamsicles next year. Okay, and those guys are going to be a pretty penny, but there's going to be a lot of people that want them. I get a lot of people who ask me about all these geckos, but these guys are not for sale. I got offered, I think it was, yeah, $400 for Noche, and then some dude offered for a Zumi, Noche, and Nemo $1,000 for all three of them. Two happen to be girls, one a boy. But I actually want to keep them so I could make super giants of some dreamsicles next year. I think also I'll have some Novas next year. Novas, dreamsicles, and super raptors. We'll have super raptors next year. This one is a little cloudy. He's about to shed, and you know how I know he's about to shed? Because he's dark right now. Anytime he's dark, he's about to shed, and he's been eating like a beast. So he's actually also from the same mom. So what I did is I grabbed Morpheus, and then I threw Morpheus to the mom. I'll bring out the mom in a few, okay? Or should I do a parents all by themselves? These are the youngest of my supergiants. Yes, all three of these. And when I'm talking about bright, I mean that is bright, guys. It does not get brighter than that. I mean, look at that. Let me zoom in on this guy's head. Yeah. He ate a roach and one of them like pooped on his head. This is the youngest one, and he's probably gonna be some kind of a, I don't know, man. It's a super giant Tremper albino, but the head and the ears, behind the ears and stuff, look at the bright orange. So gorgeous. This one's about to shed. This one just shedded like 2 days ago or something like that. So, but tell me what you think about these super giant babies. Tell me if you like them or not. Somebody doesn't have a hide. I'm gonna give them this hide. There we go. Give me 1 second. I'll bring out the other super giants. All right, guys. Now these, I'm not gonna lie, like the feistiest babies that I've ever had the pleasure to work with. Which is weird because you can tell they're gonna be enormous. Okay, both of these guys are super giants. One is a raptor, the other one looks like a sunglow. I don't know which one is what. But the mom was a sunglow het raptor. Dad was a tangerine banded super giant albino, and these are them. Let me get this out of the way. I feed these guys nothing but mealworms and roaches. Really, I give all my geckos mealworms and roaches. I don't do crickets. I don't know. The only ones I do crickets with are my African fattails, because they love to hunt. I don't know why, but These guys have gorgeous color, which is cool because this morning they were shedding. So I wanted to wait till they got done shedding. And then what I did is I just boosted up the humidity, and I put some fresh food in there, and I seen them eating. And usually once you put them in the dark and they're shedding, especially the babies, they do it real fast. You know, if you can catch a baby in shed process, that's cool. But I barely see them, you know, I see them when they're about to shed, but I never see them when they're already done shedding. Okay, so these are all the babies so far. Okay, this includes all the babies from Morpheus and Gemini and Ron, which is the made all these different color babies. What I did is I actually, you know, not with the supergiants. The supergiants I keep pure, but I took and put, because I wanted to try a trick and see if it worked, and I put one male. I put a Morpheus to Gemini, and I kept them together for a week, and then after she laid like 3 clutches of eggs, I threw Ron in there, a completely different male, and I took him out. And I'm gonna test breed it with Little Mick, Cloudy, and Goldie to see if they carry the Eclipse gene. If they don't carry the Eclipse gene, then that means she was able to breed with with 2 males in one season, and you can do that successfully. So that's what I wanted to. It's a little project. I'm sure somebody wrote a book already, and it's been done. It's not something no one's ever done. That someone doesn't really say, hey, don't do that. As long as you know the genetics, you're fine. And that's why I chose a real simple genetic like a super hypo that wasn't have for anything. It's just a super hypo tangerine carrot tail baldy. Big male, beautiful male. But that's about it. And I wanted to do that project just to see if you could actually, if that can happen. I know they can retain sperm and not have a male and then lay eggs. I think it's the first eggs still be fertilized by sperm. But believe it or not, I didn't have that luck with 2 seasons ago, because I kind of just held back and didn't breed anything last year or the year before that. I did just videos about different reptiles, and I'll be doing those too again, okay? To give you something more to look at, different reptiles, what's popping right now and there. I was looking at it, and I saw that I received more subscribers, which is cool, and I respect that. My whole goal for subscribers, I want to hit 5,000, and then I'm gonna do the contest video soon. But I want to do the contest. I want to do it when I hit 5,000, and there'll be 10 winners. So it's not like I'm just picking one winner and that's it. You know, there's gonna be 10 winners. Okay, 10 winners. And when someone subscribes to me, I actually see it. So I write these names down, and I also see who's more involved in my channel. But to be honest with you, I really like the fact that you subscribed and gave me that chance, the opportunity to watch a video of mine and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I appreciate everything you guys did for me, because in reality, I wouldn't be anybody if it wasn't for you guys, and I'll never ever forget that. No matter how big I get, okay, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget. So when you guys see me, you know, and I have my own table full of super giants and really high-end ball pythons, really, really rare different species of geckos and stuff like that, I'll remember you guys, always. And you guys will always be in my heart. That's the truth. Okay? So I wanted to tell you guys that. And again, if you guys never knew, you can go on Instagram and check out the pictures I post on a daily basis, sometimes, you know, every other day. But even if I don't post anything, I always check it and like your pictures and comment, and I'm always honest. You know, I never go on people's Instagrams and disrespect people. That's not what I do. You know, and that's it. I'm just not into that drama. You know what I mean? I didn't know people do that kind of stuff. I was just warned a couple times, like, yeah, I'm like, well, I haven't experienced it, so, and I don't think I will, because I don't respond to negativity. I really don't. There was an incident that happened not so long ago that like kind of woke me up and said, whoa, what are you doing here? And that's not you. You don't bother with that. And it got kind of out of hand. It was weird. It was the weirdest experience. Like, I don't know, but I'm not into that. I'm into jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, family, sports, making money, but not through reptiles, and not illegally either. Hard work, dedication and passion, compassion towards everything, understanding, logical thinking, and reasoning. But above all else, I'm always giving love, even to those people who act like they don't like me. I don't even know that, because I don't even know people like that. But I still got love for them, because there's got to be sometimes a misunderstanding why people don't like each other. If I never met you, then I can't say I don't like you. I can't go on your channel and say negative stuff. I don't know. You know, let me see, it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I had a friend of mine. He's still my boy. I love him. I met him through YouTube. And he was like, man, he would send me a link. Look at this guy, or look at this girl. We got to let them know. We got to help them out. We got to put them on the right path and stuff. And I said, man, that's not our job. That's not our job, man. You know, you got to lead through example. You don't go and tell people what to do, especially if you yourself, haven't been in it for so many years. You know, you have to kind of show everybody respect, man, and don't get caught up in trying to get people to, trying to talk bad about people. It's not cool at all. It's not cool. So the main thing in the reptile world that I learned through my old good friend, he's still my friend, and my ex-boss from Pinellas County Reptiles. I gotta give him a shout out, Kevin, and his beautiful wife Stacy. They probably don't even know I did this. Maybe they will, but the thing is that I learned a lot through them. It's like, don't get into drama. Always show love, and remember that number one are the animals and number two are the customers. The customers are always right, but the animals come first. That's who I care about. How do I get the solution to fix your problem? So normally we do it through listening. You gotta listen, and then you have to sit there and be patient and understand and show compassion and be sincere. This isn't like 5th grade drama. These are people, human beings, and everybody should get respect. But I got taught by that person that it's not our job to go around telling the world that you're doing wrong. It's your job to be responsible and to teach people through actions, So that's really what I wanted to leave this video off on. Alright guys, I love you guys. I swear to God I do. I'm saying swear to God, I'm sorry for saying that, but I really do love you. And those people who do know me, and there's a lot of people that know me, they love me. They know, they'll tell you, man, they'll do anything for me, as I will do the same for them. Okay? I'm not no fake person. I don't live in no fake reality. I show love. For those people, even when I grew up, I knew there was like, you grew up in a hood and you realize, like, certain people don't like you for some reason. I always had this uncanny way to get these people who didn't know me but hated me to love me. Either we hung out and finally it's like, man, this guy's cool. I don't even know why I hate him. And then I say, man, I never hated you. Maybe there was just a misunderstanding. And that's quick. It's quick, man. Especially back then, it was slow. But now you got, boom, instant. Right here, like I post this video, boom. Loads up in a minute or two. Boom, you guys see it? Like how fast that was through a phone, And this new generation didn't have to go through that back then. So you got to be real careful, how you say things, and so you don't sound disrespectful. So, just think before you talk. It's a good thing. And remember, lead by example. constantly. You got to be consistent. And it's like a martial art. You practice and practice and practice and practice, and you get good. And it just becomes part of your nature. So it's the same thing with being courteous and respectful and have honor and loyalty. And be honest. This is something you practice as a man, as a human being, as a woman, until you become great. That's what you achieve for greatness. In all aspects of life, it doesn't matter. You could be the best teacher, or you could be the best swimming teacher, or grass cutter, or motorist, guitar player, instrument player, things like that. But that's what we strive for, guys. This is the Mass 33, and I wanted to tell you that next week I'll be at the reptile store, so I'll take some cool little pictures for you guys of any new cool stuff we get. And remember that Pinellas County Reptiles always has everything you need, and they ship all throughout the United States. So check out the website and our inventory, and call above all else, because there's always nothing but love. Peace. Mass 33.